Watch the waves fall apart on the shore. Just enjoy the perfect white noise. It's just the way that everything goes.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food. Now we know this time of year, Brent, voters are considering their options for the yearly awards. And as I know, and you know, that is a challenge.
I've had a chance to vote, Kevin, and it is really impossible to try to decipher what it is that you want to put the most value in. There's so much incredible talent around the league, and with these kind of performances, it's tough, and voters have their work cut out for them.
Now Golden State's starting five. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Moody. And it's Grimes in at the two.
Fantastic execution in transition. The young legs of Giddey are impressive in those situations.
Vassell kicks to Johnson. Passes to Fox. Launches a three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Outside, Green. On the wing, Giddey. Over Wembanyama. Giddey, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
I mean, that was just a great game. Loved watching the back-and-forth action. Fans on both sides got an exciting show in that one.
Fox with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. The kick out to Fox. Spurs working the ball around now. For three. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin.
And how much fun right now is De'Aaron Fox having on the floor? All smiles.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Warriors with the rebound. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
That one was high-octane all the way. I thought they had a very competitive outing in that one. Just seemed to run out of gas at the end.
Johnson finds Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. That one good for two.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Giddey. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs leading by 5. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Grimes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Finished off the break. Fox has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 9. The shot. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Fox against Giddey. Wembanyama outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Green, no luck. Spurs have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ball's checked in for San Antonio. And the Warriors also making a change. Peyton, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Now, here's Vassell. Defense is right there. Ball outside. Shoots the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Warriors trail by 7. When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick and roll possession he plays in.
Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Grimes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. And the Warriors making a change here. Toppin's checked in. He's off on the second. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Spurs. To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one, no good.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Payton against Paul. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Paul looking around. Wembanyama, a screen on Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Payton. It's Vassell on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Vassell's got 11 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight.
Devin Vassell has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
We've got Paul. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bassey in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Giddey with it, now guarded by Fox. Giddey, no good. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Paul. Barnes kicks to Fox. And the shot goes in. He has 6.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives him confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Soham, the pass to Paul. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Giddey. Rebound by Soham. Sohan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And there's the pass to Sohan. Pass to Vassell. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. On up the court. And the rejection by Jackson. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 14 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. And he makes that one.
And that's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Warriors trail by 13. Passes it to Grimes. There's a screen by Toppin. Shot by Grimes. No good.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Vassell wide open. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Moody. Pass to Grimes. Can they get it? Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vassell, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. This is the most they've led by 13 points. With the second effort, and he sinks the layup. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's time for an injury report. And now, let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Here's Payton driving the lane. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fox, he's checked in for Chris Paul.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, number 5.
Johnson inside, covered by Payton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Misses the 3.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Spurs leading by 16. Outside, Fox. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Fox has got 9.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Green kicks to Payton. Here's Moody. The rebound by the Spurs.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Warriors trail by 17. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Now the pass to Vassell. Puts up a three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Let's hear it for your Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. Over in the East, Cade Cunningham.
If you look at his production at the point guard position, balancing scoring and playmaking, just like my man Kenny back in the day.
Oh, you're too kind, big fella. Too kind. Also nice just watching this guy ball out nightly.
Well, you're not that good. I just this game reminded me of one of your games.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, you have to like the unselfishness. They share the pill, don't over-dribble. Signs of great chemistry. Kind of like our squad right here.
Indeed, we are just one big, happy family. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors trail by 16, setting the floor for the Warriors. The post pair for them. It's Green and Looney. Then there's Moody. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Fox kicks to Johnson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. From deep, Green. Rebound, San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Johnson against Green. Johnson can't hit.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Moody's shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Green with a screen for Giddey. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Nice recognition by Giddey to find a soft spot in the D.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Spins. Here's Giddey. Looney up top. Back to Giddey. Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Green with a screen on Johnson. Grimes with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Well, Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Warriors, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. It's good from long range. Wembanyama has got 10 points in the game. Here's Grimes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Johnson outside. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grimes. And again, it's the Warriors missing. San Antonio leading by 16. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Offline with his 3. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Moody. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Moody. Covered by Vassell. Pass to Green. Back to Giddey. Doubled by Fox. Passes it to Grimes. And here is Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. A good look from Vassell. Green with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Shoots it. Misses off the left iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Barnes comes in for Wembanyama. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Fox. Toppin, he's checked in for Golden State. Gary Payton comes in for Josh Giddey.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Vassell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Moody's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
By Paul, nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's got that quick trigger when he needs it. CP3. It's like lightning.
Toppin, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Toppin's got 5.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Barnes down low. Toppin's there. And that one's good, Barnes.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
4 seconds left. And that one is good. Toppin's got his third bucket of the night.
Good job from Toppin, just completing a play that time through contact.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 20-point. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Jay Crowder. Chris Paul is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. On the wing, Barnes. From downtown. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Here's Toppin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Fox kicks to Paul. In the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes for all NBA teams. We could see some interesting all-NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Barnes knows in this offense he's got to get out on the break. That time does it well.
Here's Payton driving to the basket. That one doesn't go. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Kleba with a screen on Fox. Giddey, no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Toppin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And a good decision as Toppin is not an easy guy to stop, so free throws coming.
And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman George Gervin or Dr. J Julius Erving or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson?
Giddey with it. He's picked up by Paul. And again, no good by Golden State. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul against Giddey. Over Paul. Here's Looney, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Looney's got his first points in this one. The 10-footer, and that one drops.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a 1-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player from the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Off on the layup.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Grimes, defended by Paul. Shot by Grimes, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
The 9-foot shot. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Moody. That's good, and so Giddy with the assist. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Toppin. The Warriors shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Moody's shot is off. Spurs leading by 22. Outside Crowder. Pass to Paul. Hey, Brett, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA. Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
6 on the shot clock. Moody the pass to Looney. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Draymond Green with the rebound. Here's Grimes. Ring shot on the way. A shot, no good. And here is Paul. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.